Hello and welcome. This is not just another English lesson. This is something special. This is a message for you, a message that understands your problems, a message that knows how you feel. You have been trying to learn English for a long time. You watched many videos, read books, used grammar apps, and maybe joined some online classes. You tried hard, but still, when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank. You feel nervous. You feel like other people speak better than you. You feel like you are not improving, even after all that work. Maybe you start to think, am I just not smart enough? But listen to me. You are not the problem. The way you're learning might be the problem. You don't need more grammar rules or more word lists. What you really need is a new way of thinking. You need to stop learning English like a school subject. English is not just something to study. It is a way to live, a way to communicate, a way to connect. Learning English is not just about getting a good job or passing a test. It's about freedom. It's about confidence. It's about walking into a room and feeling strong. It's about saying what you really think, what you really feel, and being understood. So if you feel tired, confused, or even hopeless about your English, don't leave. Stay with me. Because this video might change everything. It might show you a new way to learn, a better way. In this video, I will share 15 simple and powerful lessons. These lessons are not random. Each one is important. Each one will help you understand how to learn better, how to stay motivated, and how to speak English more easily. Whether you are just starting or you have been learning for many years, these lessons can help you. This is the beginning of your fluency. Let's take the first step. The first lesson is simple but powerful. Surround yourself with English. What does that mean? It means you need to change what you see, hear, and do every day. Ask yourself, what language is my brain hearing most of the time? If you only study English for 1 hour, but then use your first language for the other 23 hours, it's very hard to make progress. Think about it. How do babies learn to speak? They don't use grammar books. They don't take language classes. They just live in the language. Every sound they hear is from that language. That's called immersion. And it works. You can do the same thing. You can create an English world around you. You don't have to live in the UK or USA to do this. You can do it right where you are. Start small. Change your phone's language to English. Watch YouTube videos in English, even fun ones like food, fashion, or travel. Watch Netflix or movies with English audio. Use English subtitles. Follow people on Instagram or TikTok who speak English. Listen to English music or podcasts when you walk or cook. You can also talk to yourself in English. Say simple things like, I'm brushing my teeth, or I'm making breakfast now. It may feel strange at first, but it helps. You can also try thinking in English. When you are alone or walking somewhere, try to make short sentences in your head in English. You don't need to be perfect. Just try. Here's a real example. A man named Rafael from Spain was not good at English. He could read a little, but he could not speak at all. He felt shy. One day, he made a decision. No more Spanish at home. He changed everything to English. He watched Netflix only in English. He followed English YouTubers. He wrote a short journal every night in English, even just 2 or 3 lines. At first, it was hard. He didn't understand everything, but he kept going. After a few months, he started thinking in English. After 6 months, he could speak without translating in his head. And now, He speaks confidently. He is not perfect, but he is free. You can do this too. Start simple. Don't wait for the right time. Make English part of your daily life now. Think of it like learning to swim. You can't just read about swimming. You have to jump in the water. You have to feel it. Live it. Remember, you don't have to understand every word. You just need to feel the rhythm, the sound, the meaning. Your brain is smart. It will learn slowly but surely if you give it the right food. And that food is English, every day. So, surround yourself with English. Let your brain hear it, see it, feel it. Even if it's only 15 minutes at first, it's a start. The more English you hear, the more your brain will learn. It's not magic. It's just daily practice. Let's keep going. This is just the beginning. Your English journey starts now. 6 months later, Rafael gave a full presentation at his job. In English. No paper, no notes, no fear. He just stood there and spoke with confidence. How did this happen? His brain had started to treat English as something real, not just a school subject. He was not studying English anymore. He was living in English. When you hear English every day, read English every day, and think in English every day, something starts to change inside you. You don't need to push so hard. The words come more naturally. The sentences feel more familiar. That's how fluency starts. It becomes part of your daily life. And no, it doesn't have to be boring. English is not just textbooks or grammar charts. You can watch funny videos. You can enjoy cooking shows. You can listen to emotional speeches. You can read tweets or song lyrics. If it's in English, it helps you. It feeds your brain. It gives you fuel to grow. Now, here's another truth. You must make learning fun. If you feel bored while learning, you're probably doing something wrong. Learning English should not feel like sitting in a long, boring school class. It should feel like play, like something fun and exciting, something you want to do. You don't need to follow only one method. You need to find what works for you. Some people love to watch movies and copy what the actors say. Some like to write poems in English. Some use flashcards. Some talk to their dog in English. Some write funny stories or love letters. Some make YouTube or TikTok videos. There is no perfect way. There is only your way. Imagine learning English like you're taking a bitter medicine every day. Would you enjoy that? Would you keep doing it for a long time? Of course not. That's the mistake many people make. They choose a boring method, then blame themselves when they stop. But it's not your fault. You just need to change your way. What if learning English didn't feel like learning at all? What if it felt like watching your favorite show, listening to your favorite music, or reading something interesting? That's possible because English is not just a language, it's everywhere. English is music, it's fashion, it's games, it's books, it's short videos, it's podcasts, it's movie quotes, it's memes, it's Instagram and TikTok reels, it's cooking recipes, it's football interviews, it's travel vlogs, it's makeup tutorials, it's funny stand-up comedy, it's all around you. So why not choose what you love? If you love music, listen to songs in English, read the lyrics, sing the words, feel the meaning. If you love movies, watch your favorite kind in English. Use subtitles in English at first, then try watching without them. If you love fashion, follow people who talk about clothes and style in English. Learn words like jacket, denim, sleeves, aesthetic. If you enjoy football, watch interviews with players who speak English. Listen to match commentary in English. If you enjoy cooking, follow recipes in English. Watch cooking videos and write down the names of ingredients and tools. Whatever makes your heart happy, use that. Because when something is fun, your brain wants to do it more. You don't need to force it. You don't get bored. You don't feel tired. You actually look forward to learning. And here's something beautiful. When you fall in love with the process, you stop worrying about the results. You stop asking, "Am I fluent yet?" You stop counting hours. And when you stop chasing results, the results start coming to you. So instead of asking, "What's the best way to learn English?" ask, "What's the best way for me to learn English?" That's the real question. That's how you win this game. Don't wait for a perfect plan. Just pick something you enjoy and turn it into your English classroom. If you love talking, talk. If you love writing, write. If you love watching videos, watch videos in English. If you love reading, read English stories, posts, or blogs. You don't need permission. Just begin. In the next part, we'll talk about something even more important: speaking. Speaking is the key. But for now, remember this. If you can make English fun, you can make it a habit. And if it becomes a habit, fluency is only a matter of time. Watching videos is great. Reading books and stories is helpful, but the real change starts when you begin to speak, especially when you speak with native English speakers. Yes, it feels scary. Yes, you will make mistakes. And yes, sometimes you will feel nervous or even a little embarrassed. But let me ask you something. Do you want to speak perfectly, or do you want to speak freely? Most native speakers are not looking for perfect English. They just want to talk. They want to connect. They want to understand you and share ideas with you. They don't care if your grammar is 100% correct. They care if you can join the conversation. That's what speaking is all about. Connection, not perfection. There's a boy in Thailand named Max. He joined an online group where people could talk in different languages. He wanted to improve his English. On his first call with a native speaker, everything went wrong. He froze. He forgot simple words. He couldn't finish his sentences. He felt bad. But he didn't give up. He kept joining calls every week. He kept talking. He kept asking for help. He asked people, "Does this sound natural? How would you say it?" 5 months later, he could talk freely. His confidence grew like never before. Why? Because he stopped hiding. He stopped being afraid of mistakes. He started to see mistakes as lessons. Every small error taught him something new. Every awkward sentence helped him build a better one next time. Speaking with native speakers is powerful. You hear real pronunciation. You learn the rhythm of natural speech. You understand the kinds of words people actually use in daily life, not just words from a textbook. And most important, you get feedback. Feedback is like a mirror. Without it, you're just guessing. But with it, you can see clearly. You can improve faster. So what can you do? Find a speaking partner. Join an online group. Use apps where you can meet English speakers. Comment on videos and try to start a conversation. If you see tourists in your city, say hello and ask where they're from. Don't be shy. And if someone corrects your English, say thank you. Every correction is a gift. It helps you grow. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave. Now, let's talk about something very important: discipline. You must practice every day, even on days when you don't feel like it. Let's be honest. Motivation is not always strong. Some days you feel tired. Some days your brain says, "Just skip it today." But those are the most important days. because the people who improve are the ones who keep going, even when it's hard. Motivation is a feeling. It comes and goes. But discipline is different. It's a promise you make to yourself. It means showing up no matter what, even if you're busy, even if you're sad, even if you're tired. You show up anyway. Think about a guitar. If you never play it, the strings get tight and dusty. It doesn't sound good. But if you play it every day, even just for a short time, it stays smooth. It makes beautiful music. Your mouth is like that guitar. English is your music. If you don't use it every day, it won't be ready when you need it. Even 20 minutes a day can help you a lot. But it must be every day. Think of it like brushing your teeth. You don't say, I brushed yesterday, so I'll skip today. No. You do it every day because it's part of your life. That's what discipline is. And discipline builds strong habits. Habits lead to fluency. Make a small promise to yourself. Say, no matter how I feel, I will do something in English today. Maybe it's just reading one short paragraph. Maybe it's listening to 5 minutes of a podcast. Maybe it's writing one sentence in your notebook. It doesn't have to be big. What matters is that you do it again and again and again. That's how real progress happens. Not in one big moment, but in many small steps. Now, let's ask one more important question. Do you have a system, or are you just trying different things whenever you feel like it? Trying is okay, but a system is better. A system means you know what you're doing and when. You have a plan. Let's say you want to grow a garden. You have seeds and good soil, but if you only water the plants sometimes, they won't grow. They may even die. But if you water them every day at 7 a.m., give them sunshine, and check their health every week, they will grow strong. That's how your English works too. You need a system to help it grow. So, here's a simple plan. Wake up just 30 minutes earlier than usual. Don't use that time to scroll on your phone or check social media. Use it to grow your English. In those 30 minutes, you can read something interesting, write a few lines in a journal, copy a short video, and repeat the words. Record yourself talking about your day, or review 5 new words and use them in your own sentences. Do this every day. Same time, same place, same energy. Make it a part of your daily life. And don't forget something many people miss. Track your progress. Write down what you do each day. Keep a small notebook or a simple checklist. This helps you stay focused and shows you how far you've come. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. Show up every day, speak without fear, and build a system that works for you. That's how you grow. That's how fluency happens. One brave word, one small step, one honest moment at a time. Keep a notebook. It doesn't have to be fancy. Just a simple place to write your English progress. Start by writing the date at the top. Then write what you learned that day. Maybe you learned a new word or a sentence. Maybe you understood something in a video. Maybe you made a mistake. Write that too. That notebook becomes your little English story, and that story helps you grow. This notebook is part of your system. A system helps you stay on track. It keeps you focused even when your day feels messy or busy. You don't always need to feel strong or full of energy. You just need your system. Your system will support you when your willpower feels low. Some days are hard, but if you follow a plan, you'll still move forward. Now, let's talk about something important. Stop comparing yourself to other English learners. It's easy to see someone speaking fluently and think, wow, I'll never be that good. I'm so slow. What's wrong with me? But listen, there is nothing wrong with you. Comparison is like a thief. It steals your joy. It steals your focus. You are not here to compete with others. You are here to grow. You are here to become better than you were yesterday. That's the real goal. Every learner has a different background. Some people have parents who speak English. Some went to international schools. Some live in English-speaking countries. Some started learning when they were children. But you started when you could. And that's okay. That's enough. You are doing what you can with what you have. That's powerful. Imagine you and 5 other people are climbing a mountain. Some walk fast. Some take small steps. Some take a break. Some even run. But guess what? When you reach the top, the view is the same for everyone. You all see the same sky, the same beauty. So don't worry about their speed. Just focus on your own steps. If you always compare yourself, you'll feel either small or too proud. Both feelings are not helpful. They take you away from your path. Instead, look at your own progress. Can you say something today that you couldn't say last month? That's a win. Can you now understand a podcast that used to sound too fast? That's growth. Did you finally write your first paragraph in English? That's a big step forward. Celebrate these moments. Learn from your mistakes. Stay on your path. You are not late. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. And guess what? One day, someone will listen to you and say, wow, I wish I could speak English like that. Let's now talk about speaking. Many learners want to speak English well, but they forget something very important. You need to listen first. Listening helps your speaking. If your brain doesn't hear enough English, your mouth won't know what to say. Think about babies. They don't talk for the first year or more. They don't study grammar books. They don't memorize word lists. What do? They listen every day, all day. They hear the voice of their parents. They hear the questions and answers. They hear happy sounds and soft sounds. Their brain starts to understand the music of the language, and then one day they start speaking. You can do the same. Listen like it really matters. And don't just hear the words, notice them. Pay attention. How do people start their sentences? What words do they say louder? When do they pause? How do they say no in a nice way? What phrases do they say again and again? You're not just learning new words. You are learning the feeling of the language. You're learning the rhythm. It's like music. And here's a powerful way to practice. Copy what you hear. It's called shadowing. Play one sentence, then pause, and say it just like the speaker. Use the same tone, the same speed, the same emotion. Do this every day. Soon, your brain will not only understand English, it will feel it. Also, listen to real people, not just recordings from school books. Listen to real conversations. Watch interviews. Listen to podcasts. Watch street vlogs. These voices will teach you real English, the kind people use in daily life. That's the English you want. If you find it hard to speak, maybe your ears need more practice. Feed your ears. Let them listen, and your mouth will follow. Now, one last thing for today. Stop trying to control English like a machine. Let it flow. Many learners try to build each sentence one word at a time. First, they think in their own language. Then they translate. Then they fix grammar. Then they speak. That's slow. That's tiring. That's not real speaking. That's what we call operating English. You're not a robot. You are a human. Let your words flow. Think of a dancer. A real dancer doesn't count every step. Left foot, right foot, turn, stop. They don't do that. They feel the music. They follow the beat. They move with energy and emotion. That's what speaking English should feel like. Don't try to build every sentence like a puzzle. Don't stop to fix every mistake. Just talk. Just let it happen. Make small mistakes. That's okay. Keep going. Don't freeze. The more you speak, the more natural it becomes. You will stop translating. You will start flowing. English will start to feel like your own. And that's the goal. To speak without fear. To speak with feeling. To speak with freedom. Just like a dancer on the stage, enjoying the moment, moving with the music. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be real. Keep going. You're doing great. English is not about taking a sentence from your language and changing each word into English. That doesn't really work. English doesn't live like that. English has its own feeling, its own sound, and its own way of speaking. So, if you want to speak English naturally, you have to learn how it feels, not just how it looks. Let me give you an easy and fun way to practice. Start with small groups of words, not just one word. These small groups are called chunks. A chunk is a short phrase you hear often in daily life. Don't just study a single word. Study the whole group as one piece. For example, say, I'm going to the market. Don't think about grammar. Don't try to translate it. Just say it again and again. I'm going to the market. Say it 10 times. Feel the rhythm. Let your mouth get used to it. It's like learning a song. You don't translate every word in a song. You just sing it. Now try this. Add emotion. Say, I'm going to the market like you're happy. Then say it like you're tired. Then say it like you're angry or excited. Why? Because English is not only about the words, it's also about how you say the words. When you add feelings, you sound more natural. This kind of practice helps you stop operating English like a machine. You stop building the sentences like puzzles. You start owning English. You use it with freedom. Real fluency does not only happen in your head, it happens in your mouth, in your ears, and in your heart. You feel it, you hear it, you speak it. So stop worrying about being perfect. Start thinking about how it feels. Talk like a real person, not like a textbook. The more you practice in this way, the faster English will start to flow. It may not be perfect, but it will feel smooth, and that's what makes English fun. Let's talk about reading now. Reading in English can be amazing, but only if you read what you like. Many learners think reading is just a study tool. But really, reading is like a door that opens into another world. In that world, English is alive. English is not a rule or a list of grammar points. It's a living, breathing language, and it talks to you. But here's the mistake many people make. They pick boring books, grammar books, school articles, long texts they don't care about. Then they get bored and stop reading. Of course, nobody wants to spend hours reading something they hate. Let me give you some advice. If you don't enjoy the book, you will never keep reading. Reading should feel like watching a movie in your mind. Ask yourself, would you watch a 2-hour movie about verb tenses? No way. You'd stop after 10 minutes. But what about a movie about a girl who falls in love in Paris? Or a mystery in a quiet town? Or a story about a dragon in a magic world? Or a family that makes you laugh and cry? That kind of story keeps you going. You don't just read English. You live in English. I remember a guy who didn't like English at all, but he loved cooking. One day he started reading a novel about food. It was called The School of Essential Ingredients. It wasn't a textbook. It was full of stories, people, and delicious food. He didn't feel like he was studying English. He was just enjoying a good book. And slowly, his English improved without stress. Now let's talk about fluency. Everyone says, I want to be fluent. But what does that really mean? Do you want to speak in job interviews? Do you want to talk to travelers? Watch Netflix without subtitles? Write better emails for work? Fluency is not one big goal. It's made of small, clear steps. If you are a beginner, don't just say, I want to be fluent. Say this instead. I want to talk about myself without fear. Or, I want to explain my daily routine for 2 minutes. Or, I want to understand 5 minutes of a video without subtitles. These goals are small, clear, and easy to measure. Here's how to grow step by step. In your first week, learn 10 food-related phrases. In your second week, practice saying your name, your job, and your hobbies 5 times. In your third week, watch one short cartoon and write down what you understood. That's progress. That's real learning. Every small win makes you stronger. If you're already at an intermediate or advanced level, your goals need to be more specific. Don't just say, I want to speak better. Say, this week, I will record 3 one-minute voice messages. Or, this month, I will join 2 English conversations online. Or, I will read 1 English book and talk about it. Also, work on how you speak. Practice telling stories. Learn how to use simple idioms. Try different voices. Sound excited, serious, funny. Learn how to change your tone. That's what makes a speaker interesting. And finally, set a time limit. Give yourself a deadline. A goal without a date is just a dream. When you say, I'll do it someday, it never happens. But when you say, I will finish this by next Friday, then it becomes real. So remember, don't try to be perfect. Try to be real. Feel the language. Enjoy it. Read things you love. Speak with emotion. Listen with care. Practice in small, smart ways. And take one simple step at a time. That's how you become fluent, not in one big jump, but in many small, steady steps. Don't just say, I want to be better at English. That's too general. Be more clear. Say, in 3 months, I want to give a 5-minute talk about my job in English. Now, that's a strong goal. When you have a clear goal like that, you know what to do. You can make a plan. You can take action. A goal gives your brain something to focus on, and focus helps you move forward. Without a plan, you're just hoping. But with a goal and a plan, you're building your skills step by step. Here's something many learners forget. Your brain can understand English, but your mouth needs practice. A lot of people say, I understand English movies. I can read English websites. I can understand YouTube videos. That's great. But then, when they try to speak, they get stuck. They pause, they forget words, they feel nervous. Why does this happen? Because listening and reading are different from speaking. When you listen or read, your brain is working. But when you speak, your mouth must work too. And your mouth needs training. It's just like a sport or a musical instrument. Imagine this. You watch cooking shows all the time. You know how to make pasta. You've seen it 20 times. You even know the steps. But when you go into the kitchen and try to cook, you burn the pasta. Why? Because watching is not the same as doing. It's the same with English. Listening is not the same as speaking. So, how can you train your mouth to speak English better? Here's a simple way. Start with shadowing. Find a short video in English. It could be from a movie, a TV show, or a speech. Watch just one sentence. Pause the video. Now, repeat that sentence out loud. Try to sound like the speaker. Copy their voice, speed, and feeling. Do this many times, not just once or twice, maybe 10 times, maybe 20. Your goal is not to sound perfect. Your goal is to help your mouth get used to English sounds. It's like exercise for your mouth. Next, try fast practice sentences. These are short but difficult sentences. First, say them slowly, then say them a little faster, and then a little faster again. For example, would you do what you said you would do? Or, I didn't mean to do it, but I did it anyway. These are tricky but fun. Record yourself. Listen to the recording. Smile at how much better you sound each time. You can also talk to yourself in English. Yes, it really works. Just speak to yourself in simple sentences. Say things like, I'm making breakfast. I'm washing the dishes. Where's my phone? Oh, it's here. Do this during the day. It helps your brain and mouth work together. After some time, you will notice your mouth moves more easily. Your words come out faster. You feel more confident. When you train your mouth like this every day, speaking English becomes easier. Not perfect, but real, natural, and comfortable. And that is what really matters. Now, let's talk about something very important: culture. Learning English is not just about words and grammar. It's also about understanding the culture. You need to feel how English works in real life. You can say a sentence perfectly, but if you don't understand the culture, you may still sound strange or even rude. Let's look at an example. In English, someone might say, "Let's catch up sometime." That sounds friendly, right? But it doesn't always mean they really want to meet. Sometimes it's just a polite way to say goodbye. It's soft, it's friendly, but it's not always a real plan. Also, in many countries, people speak very softly and politely. They don't say no directly. But in many English-speaking places, people are more direct. They say what they really think. For example, someone might say, "I don't agree with that idea." That's not rude. It's honest. It's normal in English culture. So how can you learn about English culture? Watch real conversations, not just grammar lessons. Watch interviews, watch podcasts, watch behind-the-scenes videos. Pay attention to how people laugh, how they joke, how they argue, how they say sorry, how they say thank you. Watch how people speak in different situations at work, with friends, with family, or with strangers. Notice their tone of voice. Notice their body language. Notice how they react. These small things help you understand how English really works, not just in books, but in real life. English is more than grammar and vocabulary. It's a living language. It's full of feeling, tone, and culture. When you speak English, you're not just saying words. You're sharing ideas, feelings, and stories. So learn the culture, not just the language. Remember this: you are not just learning to pass a test. You are learning to connect with people. You are learning to express yourself. You are learning to live in English. So be brave. Set clear goals. Train your mouth. Practice every day. Watch and listen carefully. And step by step, you will become not just a learner, but a real speaker. If you want to see how real people use English, just look at online comments. Go to YouTube and read the comments under videos. Look at Reddit or product reviews. You'll see real jokes, real opinions, real feelings. Sometimes it's funny, sometimes it's emotional, and sometimes it's a little crazy. but it's real English. It's not from a textbook. It's how people really talk, argue, laugh, and share ideas. This kind of English is not always perfect. You might see grammar mistakes or slang, but it's full of life. It's the kind of English you hear on the streets, in coffee shops, in real life. And that's the English you need to understand. It helps you feel how the language really works, not just how it's written in books. When you do this, just observe. Don't judge. Some things may feel different from your culture. That's okay. You don't need to change who you are. Just try to understand. When you understand someone's culture, you also understand their language better. Because language is not only words, it's how people think, how they feel, how they connect with others. Learning English is not only about grammar or vocabulary. It's about people, emotion, and the way the language lives in daily life. When you learn about culture, you're learning the soul of English. Now let's talk about something special. Something most people don't talk about. It's your English identity. Think about it. In your native language, you have a personality. Maybe you're funny. Maybe you speak fast. Maybe you love telling stories. But in English, maybe you feel different. Maybe you feel shy, quiet, or unsure. That's completely normal. Why? Because you haven't built your English identity yet. People who speak English fluently don't just know the language. They know who they are when they speak English. So here's a fun idea. Make your English personality. Imagine your English self. Give them a name if you want. Maybe it's your real name, or maybe it's something fun like Emma, Alex, or Jay. Now ask, what kind of person is this English version of me? Are they more confident? Do they tell jokes? Do they speak even when they make mistakes? Let your English self be someone who speaks with courage and joy. Next time you speak English, don't just say the words. Step into that new version of you. Say, it's okay if I make mistakes. I'm learning. I'm growing. Your English identity gives you power. That power helps you speak more, try more, and learn faster. Don't wait until you're fluent to feel confident. Feel confident first, and fluency will come later. Now let's talk about something really important. Be patient. English takes time, a lot of time. These days, people want everything fast. Fast food, fast internet, fast learning. But language doesn't work like that. Some people ask, can I speak English in 30 days? The real answer is no. But can you speak English beautifully after 1 year if you work every day? Yes, absolutely yes. Fluency is not like magic. It's like planting a tree. At first, you water it every day, but you don't see anything. You wait. You wonder, is it working? But underground, the roots are growing. Then, one day, a small green plant appears. It grows. Later, it becomes a big tree. It gives fruit. It gives shade. People see it and say, wow, that was fast. But only you know the truth. It took time. It took care. It took love and patience. So please be kind to yourself. Be patient with your mistakes. Be patient with your accent. Be patient on slow days. Some days learning will feel hard. Some days you will feel tired. Some days you will feel like giving up. But if you're still here reading this, I want to say something very real to you from my heart. You're doing great. Yes, you. The fact that you're reading, learning, and staying until the end shows that you're serious about changing your life. That is powerful. English is not easy. Some days are boring. Some days feel slow. Some days you'll say, will I ever become fluent? But remember, you already started, and that's the most important step. Every new word you learn, every sentence you say, every page you read, these are big steps. Even if they feel small, you are growing. You are not the same person you were yesterday. You are getting stronger, smarter, and more confident. One day you'll look back and say, wow, I did it. I didn't give up. So today, I want you to promise something. Don't stop. Don't quit. Don't say, it's too late. Because it's not too late. You're learning a language that can open many doors in your life, a language that can help you make friends from other countries, a language that can help you get a better job, travel the world, or understand your favorite movies and songs. English is not just a skill, it's a bridge to people, to stories, to opportunities. And that's not a small thing. That's something big, something beautiful. If you want more English learning like this, if you want easy, fun, and helpful English lessons that you can enjoy every day, then stay with us. Join us. We are not here just to teach. We are here to grow with you, to make learning English fun, powerful, and personal. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking this journey with us. And always remember, you can, you will, and we are here with you. This is just the beginning. A message to you, the brave English learner. You made it to the end, and that says something powerful about you. It means you care. It means you're serious. It means you believe, even just a little, that you can grow. And guess what? You're absolutely right. Maybe your journey has been slow. Maybe you felt stuck, confused, or even ashamed of your English. But not anymore, because now you understand the truth. Learning English isn't about perfection. It's about progress. It's not about sounding like a native. It's about speaking with courage. It's not about memorizing endless rules. It's about living in the language. Every sentence you read, every word you speak, every moment you listen. These are all bricks, and you're building something real, a stronger you, a more confident you, a version of you who can walk into a room, speak up, and say, I belong here too. So please, don't stop now. Don't wait for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. There's only this time, right now, and you're already using it. Make English part of your world, not just something you study, but something you live, laugh, feel, and love. Watch a funny video in English, listen to a beautiful song, talk to a friend, write down your thoughts, read something that excites you. And on the hard days, when you feel like giving up, remember this. Fluency is not a finish line. It's a journey. You're not behind. You're not too old. You're not too slow. You are growing, even when it doesn't feel like it, even when it's hard, especially when it's hard. One day, your words will flow. Your voice will feel strong. Your ideas will come out clearly and confidently, and someone else, another learner, will hear you and say, I wish I could speak like that. And you'll smile, because you'll remember this moment, the moment you chose not to quit. So hold on, keep going, celebrate your small wins, learn with joy, speak with heart, and never forget, you are enough. You are capable. You are becoming. This is your English journey, and this is only the beginning.